Floating in the heart of the Philippines sits this jewel of an island, Bohol, the island of beauty and adventure, where jungles meet the sea, where the roads twist through endless green, and where adventure is just part of the landscape. We're about to experience it in the most up-close, wind-in-your-face kind of way. 2 wheels, 2 days, and one small problem. I've never ridden a scooter in my life.
Oh my goodness, what am I doing? What am I doing?
But I faced my fears, and now we can't wait to show you why this island is one of the most beautiful places on Earth, and why it might just be your next adventure. Let's go. We're starting our day at our little bungalow on Panglao, a small island just south of Bohol. The 2 islands are connected by a bridge, making Panglao the perfect launch point for our 2-day road trip. We made a separate video on Panglao, so if you haven't already, make sure to check it out.
Alright, okay, so then what?
Put your kickstand up, brake, start button.
And now what?
You go! Remember, you have to go fast.
Okay.
Oh, well, she didn't crash yet, so here we go.
I'm just following, and go slow. Don't you dare go fast. Don't even. Lord Jesus, help me. Okay, why is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, woo, we're going. Oh, there's mirrors. Oh my gosh, I need to fix my mirrors. Oh, this is not so Oh my goodness, what am I doing? What am I doing? Steve, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, I'm really nervous right now. Like, actually, look at all these cars. What am I gonna do with all these cars and going like this?
You'll see, Anita. This is like the hardest part. I was nervous on this part too, and I've ridden bikes before.
You know, our first stop was going to be the ATM because we need to take out some cash. But I have to turn left on this very busy road. There is no frickin' way I'm doing that. No way. Nope. And so I am just waiting here for Steve. And then we're going to be turning right onto the busy road, which I think is a lot more doable. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so freaking anxious right now. This, by the way, I didn't tell you, this is literally my second time on a scooter. My second time, okay? My first practice run was yesterday for about 20 minutes, just on our little dirt road, right next to our Airbnb. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of freaking traffic. Well, if all these other people can do it, then maybe so can I, right? Okay, at some point I'm just gonna have to go, right?
If you learned to ride a scooter as an adult, please share your stories in the comments. I know I'm not the only one with a few wobbly turns.
What the heck was I thinking? 20 minutes of practice and then I'm gonna go on a road trip. Oh my gosh. Why is he going so fast? What is he doing going so fast? Why? Oh my gosh, you guys, you know what? I'm a freaking ICU nurse, okay? I worked in a surgical ICU. Saw all the motorcycle accidents out there. And so I've got that playing in the back of my mind. Gotta overcome your fears, people. Gotta overcome them. And also be reasonable at the same time. It's kind of a fine balance. At this rate, we might have to add a 3rd day to our road trip. It took us like half an hour just to make it out of the driveway.
We pulled in for a quick fuel stop and were met with nothing but kindness. The locals here are incredibly welcoming, always ready to help, and somehow turn even the simplest moments into something special.
Oi! Oh my! There's my face! Oh!
Bye! Oh, the other way. Oh, I have to press start. Why isn't it?
No?
Why is it not working?
Is that it?
Oh, right. Thank you.
Just press.
Thank you. All right, we made it in one piece to our first stop of the road trip to Kawasan waterfall. We got to a point where there was just construction on the road and it was just dirt road, raw dirt road. So that was an interesting experience. But anyway, here we are. Let's go check it out.
Kawasan Falls is just a short walk away from the main road, yet it remains one of Bohol's lesser-known waterfalls.
This is just as picturesque as the pictures, like it really is. It doesn't even look real. It looks like CGI. Wow.
Tucked away in the jungle, Kawasan Falls is a hidden oasis with crystal clear water and a peaceful atmosphere that few travelers get to experience.
This waterfall was definitely worth all of the anxiety and stress of getting here. We haven't even had coffee yet, and I think I can confidently say that this is better than coffee.
The water is warm, it's refreshing, it's fun to swim in, and man, the walk down here is beautiful. And I love that we got here when there was nobody else yet.
Okay, but now let's actually go get some real coffee. All right, so we just found a random cafe just by the roadside here. We're gonna go in and get some much needed coffee, and also it's just started raining. So it's a good time for breakfast and coffee. That was some really good timing because the sun has come out and we've just finished eating. We're nice and fueled and ready to keep going.
We're here at Camugao Falls and we just parked our bike. You do have to pay for, I think, an entrance ticket, but they try to press you pretty hard to get a guide. You don't have to get the guide. So come along with us as we show you the trail down there because it looks pretty epic. Let's go.
The trail is quiet, except for the crunch of leaves underfoot and the occasional birdsong echoing through the trees.
Well, this part here gets really steep.
The air is thick with the scent of earth and rain, and somewhere ahead, the sound of rushing water grows louder.
Best day ever.
Camugao Falls isn't the easiest place to reach, but that's what makes it special. Tucked away in the jungle, far from the usual crowds, it feels like a secret waiting to be discovered. We've been on many hikes, but none have built as much anticipation with every step as this one. At the bottom of the trail, the falls finally reveal themselves, a powerful stream plunging into a deep emerald basin, framed by towering cliffs draped in thick vines. It's secluded and feels completely untouched.
Wow, can you believe this place exists? How cool is this?
The beauty here overwhelms you in the most wonderful way. It's something you simply have to experience for yourself.
Oh my goodness. Can you believe we're doing waterfall hopping in Bohol, Philippines?
It's not easy to walk away from a place like this, but the road is calling and the air feels a little different.
Well, all part of the adventure here. We got stuck in a giant rainstorm, and man, those winds were super strong. So we are now sheltering underneath a little place here and waiting for the rain to end, and then we're going to continue on.
Thankfully, the storm didn't last long and the skies cleared up to reveal a very different landscape.
Our last stop of the day are the famous chocolate hills here in Bohol, and we're going to take you to the top and show you why this place is so popular. Take a look at this, you guys.
Carved by time and the elements, these hills have been sculpted from limestone by wind, rain, and the slow, steady uplift of the earth. Their soil is too porous to hold towering trees, so instead, a blanket of tough grass covers them, shifting from deep green in the rainy season to a rich, chocolatey brown in the dry season. While similar karst formations exist in other parts of the world, nowhere else can you find such uniform, rolling terrain spread over a vast area as these chocolate hills. This is truly a most unique landscape that you cannot miss if you come to Bohol.
What a perfect way to end the first day of our road trip. We cannot wait to see what tomorrow has to offer.
Cameras are charged and we're up early because today we're meeting some of Bohol's tiniest, most wide-eyed residents.
All right, no crashing. You ready?
Whew. Oh my goodness.
We just arrived here at the Tarsier Sanctuary. This is one of the most iconic places to come on Bohol Island.
I'm so excited to see Tarsiers because I've never seen tarsiers in my whole life, and I've been wanting to.
Tarsiers may be small, but their senses are powerful, especially their hearing. Since they're nocturnal, responsible sanctuaries keep things quiet and flash-free to let them rest.
Look at it, just standing there. Follow my finger. Right in the middle of the, do you see it?
And here's something wild. Their eyes are as big as their brains, but they can't move them. Instead, they turn their heads almost 180 degrees to keep watch.
And I liked how one of them was in its own little home it made.
Being in the jungle was really hot and humid. There's no breeze there, so we're ready to go cool off in some waterfalls now. But first, coffee. Okay, not gonna lie, we did not find any good coffee in Bohol so far. We've been driving around for a couple of days and haven't found any like real cafes that have espresso machines to make espresso. And if you know of a good place in Bohol, please leave it in the comments. We would love to visit an actual good coffee shop. We're on our way to the first waterfall of the day, and we had to make a stop on the roadside here because let me tell you something about doing a road trip through Bohol. You go through the whole countryside away from all tourist stuff, and you just go through the actual island, through local villages, through rice paddies. It is absolutely gorgeous, breathtakingly beautiful. And you just get a very small glimpse of what local life is like for people here. And it's really worth stopping for. Well, that was a really long and bumpy ride. I think it was over an hour that it took us to get here because some of the roads are really broken down and Google doesn't take that into consideration. So let's go see if this waterfall is worth it. You do have to have a guide for this one. You're not allowed to ride your own motorbike up there. This is our guide, Joel. It's about a 1.3 kilometer walk. And honestly, I can see why they don't allow motorbikes here. The road here is pretty crazy, but if you have a bigger motorcycle that is made for this type of terrain, they allow that. But yeah, I can see why they don't allow scooters up here. I would not want to be driving up this.
The more we chase these hidden falls, the harder it is to stop, like a story that keeps getting better with every chapter.
Okay, we made it, and I cannot wait to jump in because we are so hot and sweaty right now. But first, we're gonna have our photo taken. That's good there, I think he says. Okay. Smile. I don't know how much weight this bridge can take. It's not exactly very sturdy. Oh, yeah, smile here too, smile. High five. Woo. High five.
There's a kind of thrill that only comes from going just a little further than you planned, from pushing past that last hesitation and finding yourself somewhere that takes your breath away.
Well, we may not have found good coffee yet, but the waterfalls on this island are absolutely spectacular and totally worth skipping a good cup of coffee for.
Oh, yes, it feels so good. I love it. Our guide's having a good time too.
If I jump?
Oh, you're gonna jump over there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Crazy. I would never do that. No.
Some of us are brave and daring, while others prefer less adrenaline-inducing activities. Either way, this is the kind of place that both can find something to savor.
If you're coming to Bohol, you definitely have to make your way here. We have one more to see, so let's go. We have arrived at the trailhead for our last waterfall in Bohol, and honestly, we're pretty tired at this point. It's like 3 p.m., so we're ready to just chill. And I'm going to give you a little update on my scooter driving situation. I got the anxiety part out yesterday. Oh, that was stressful. Oh my gosh, that was so stressful. I'm finally able to turn properly without falling or slowing down traffic as much. It's not too bad. So I'm really glad that we chose to just go for it and see what happens, because it turned out really well.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
There's this one spot that the sun is shining through the trees, and it's almost like a spotlight. And you know what's interesting too is each of these waterfalls is very unique. They're all so different and equally beautiful.
Aaliyah wasted no time. She was already eyeing the most daring thing she could do.
Good job! That was a good
I need a high five from that.
That was so brave. I can't even believe how brave you were. Do you know I'm too chicken to do that? I'm way too, and you were so brave. You didn't even ask questions. You just went up.
And she wasn't the only one. Only this guy contemplated for at least 30 minutes and still was indecisive. The moments that remain etched in your memory rarely happen in places where everything feels safe and familiar. It's in the hesitation before a leap.
I stepped way outside of my comfort zone, like every day of this road trip.
The deep breath before diving into the unknown, that something shifts.
And she survived! Are we pushing your boundaries?
Way too much. That's enough. That's enough. I'm done.
Maybe it's confidence, maybe it's perspective, but one thing's for sure, you never leave the same.
Can you believe you just did that all by yourself?
This guy hesitated for nearly 1 hour. You could see the battle happening in his head, and what gave him the final push was when he saw us leaving without having filmed his jump.
Woo! He did it!
That's the thing about moments like this. Once you take the plunge and experience the thrill of adventure, you don't just walk away with a story. You walk away a little different than you were before.
Bohol has been amazing. It's such a tropical paradise here with waterfalls and tarsiers.
Bohol is steeped in immense beauty and adventure at every turn. Today's memories will stay with us forever, but there's still so much more of this world we have yet to explore, and we don't intend to stop anytime soon. Let's embrace the unknown together in the next one.